Welcome to Military Analytics. The conflict between Ukraine and Russia has brought nations together with a shared objective. The international community has rallied to support Ukraine by providing Western military equipment and financial aid to bolster the Ukrainian army. Numerous countries, including European nations, the United States, and members of the International Alliance, have lent their substantial support to Ukraine, with Turkey playing a prominent role. Turkey's involvement in arming Ukraine and its strategic control over the Straits and the Black Sea have caused significant concern for Russia. As a NATO member and a crucial link between Russia and the West, Turkey has leveraged its unique position to facilitate peace negotiations between Ukrainian President Zelensky and Russian President Vladimir Putin. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan's strong rapport with both leaders has further enhanced his role as a mediator in resolving the conflict and curbing Russia's aggressive policies within NATO. Turkey stands as the sole NATO nation providing weaponry to Ukraine without any restrictions on their use against targets within Russia. This underscores Turkey's critical support to Ukraine, both in the Black Sea region and on the political and military fronts. In addition to diplomatic efforts, Turkey has delivered a significant number of military resources to Ukraine. This includes 35 Bayraktar TB2C Horse 24 mini Bayraktar reconnaissance UAVs, TRG-230 guided multiple rocket launchers, electronic warfare equipment, and 200 BMC Kirpi MRPs mine-resistant ambush-protected along with mortars and ammunition. Turkish armored vehicles, such as the BMC Kirpi, have played a vital role in repelling Russian forces on the crucial front lines, particularly in the Bakhmut region. The Ukrainian army has highly praised the Kirpi, which Turkey manufactures and supplies. Recently, Turkey sent another powerful armored vehicle to Ukraine, the Cobra II wheeled armored vehicle, which has garnered significant attention in the global media. While the Ukrainian Defense Forces previously confirmed the receipt and use of Turkish Kirpi armored vehicles, the inclusion of Cobra vehicles came as a surprise, as there was no prior official information regarding the Ukrainian Ministry of Defense's order for these Turkish armored vehicles. Notably, a considerable number of Turkish Cobra II armored vehicles were observed in Romania in April, being transported via rail. The video footage displayed approximately 20 brand-new Cobra II 4x4 tactical wheeled armored vehicles being loaded onto a train heading north through the railway crossing in Bacău, Romania. Since the Ukrainian border lies in the train's northern direction, it was presumed that these military vehicles were intended for Ukraine. However, neither the BMC Defense Company nor Kiev officially confirmed this, and there was no evidence that the Romanian Ministry of Defense had placed an order for Turkish Cobra II armored vehicles. Nevertheless, the presence of these Cobra vehicles heading towards Bakhmut confirmed their deployment to Ukraine. The similarity between the delivery routes of the Kirpi and Cobra vehicles adds weight to the assumption that the critical logistics route between Romania and Ukraine will continue to be utilized in future deliveries. Turkey's participation in the tank coalition, formed by Poland to provide Ukraine with powerful main battle tanks, has raised concerns for Moscow. Turkey possesses a significant number of Leopard 2A4 tanks within its NATO arsenal, making it one of the countries with the highest quantity of these tanks. Although the exact number of tanks Turkey will supply to Ukraine remains unknown, considering the average percentage of tanks shared by NATO countries, estimates range from 60 to 89 tanks. Such a substantial contribution could greatly impact the Ukrainian forces. The Cobra II armored vehicle, manufactured by Otokar, one of Turkey's major private sector industrial establishments, possesses formidable capabilities. It excels in various terrains, including residential, rural, and challenging conditions, and offers enhanced protection for personnel with additional ballistic mine and IED improvised explosive device protection. With its capacity to carry 10 personnel, optional amphibious capability, and versatile weapon integration and mission equipment options, the Cobra II is suitable for a wide range of missions, including urban and peacekeeping operations. Its monocoque structure, absence of a chassis, and full armor ensure robustness and resilience. The Turkish-made Cobra II armored vehicles will undoubtedly bolster the Ukrainian forces against Russian incursions, particularly in the escalating clashes in and around Bakhmut. with potential difficulties faced by Russia in terms of military ammunition and armored vehicles. The delivery of these powerful Turkish vehicles could prove decisive. Ukraine is currently in dire need of military support, and Turkey's historical aid sets a significant example for other nations providing assistance to Ukraine. Every form of aid is crucial for the Ukrainian army in this critical phase of the war. There are certain regions in the world that have maintained their historical significance, and the Baltic Sea and its surrounding area are among them. Throughout history, the Baltic Sea has witnessed significant conflicts, and today, it remains a focal point of struggle. The ongoing struggles revolve around energy routes and economic issues, and analyzing the increasing activities of Russia in the Baltic region, as well as the events such as Georgia's attacks in South Ossetia and Abkhazia in 2008 and their annexation of Crimea in 2014, provides a better understanding of these tensions. Small Baltic states, particularly Poland, express concerns about their proximity to the Russian border, despite the relative relief brought by the approval of the Baltic Defense Plan in the 2019 London meeting. However, these concerns have not been entirely eliminated. The tension in Ukraine, coupled with the events unfolding in Belarus, has heightened these worries. The United States is conducting exercises to alleviate the concerns of these countries, but with Russia's actions, the situation in the Baltic Sea is becoming increasingly volatile. Recently, Russian jets and spy planes were observed circling the Baltic Sea. To intercept these aircraft, the British and German air forces collaborated over the Gulf of Finland and the Baltic Sea. The joint operation involved Eurofighter Typhoon fighter jets from the Royal Air Force's IX Squadron and the German Air Force's 71 Richthofen Wing. Deployed from the Amari Air Base in Estonia, these forces worked together to safeguard NATO's eastern border as part of Operation Assets. During the latest incident, a Russian Air Force Il-20 an intelligence aircraft, was identified crossing from mainland Russia to the Kaliningrad enclave on the Polish border. The coup was accompanied by 2 Russian Su-27 Flanker B fighter jets based in Kaliningrad. The RAF pilot emphasized that intercepting Russian warplanes is routine but underscored the unwavering commitment to NATO's collective defense and the importance of such interceptions. Russian military planes frequently fly over the Baltic Sea, posing an ongoing challenge. In March, British and German warplanes intercepted Russian aircraft near Estonian airspace on 2 occasions. The RAF reported that 2 Typhoon jets intercepted a Russian military Tu-134 passenger plane, known as Krusty to NATO, along with 2 Sukhoi Su-27 flanker fighter jets and an Ant-12 Cup military transport aircraft. This operation aimed to reassure Estonia and demonstrate solidarity among NATO allies during times of tension. Moreover, Russia's attempt to invade Ukraine has prompted a significant shift in NATO's military strategy. The alliance is moving from deterrence by retaliation to deterrence by denial, rapidly deploying multinational troops to countries along its eastern border with Russia. These forces will be expanded to brigade power, strengthening deterrence and effectively repelling potential invasions. In addition, NATO is enhancing its planning and operational requirements to ensure its fighting capacity in Europe is restored. Since 2014, when Russia annexed Crimea and triggered unrest in eastern Ukraine, NATO has made several strategic adjustments. At the Wales Summit, member states agreed to increase military spending to 2% of their gross domestic product by 2024, with only 8 out of 31 countries, including new member Finland, meeting this target. The upcoming NATO summit aims to agree on a new spending plan with 2% of GDP as the minimum requirement. NATO also deployed 4 battalion-sized forces in the Baltic states and Poland to engage potential invaders until reinforcements arrive. After Russia's invasion of Ukraine, 4 additional forward-based battalions were added, bringing the total to 8 combat groups along NATO's eastern border, including Romania, Slovakia, Hungary, and Bulgaria. However, the current troop count for all 8 groups stands at only 10,232, prompting plans to increase the deployment to 4,000 to 5,000 troops in each country for a stronger reinforced deterrent system. In terms of air defense, the U.S. Air Force has deployed 35s to support NATO. With Russia's offensive in Ukraine, the F-35 Lightning II has found a significant role on NATO's eastern flank. These advanced fighter jets block and neutralize air defenses that could threaten Allied aircraft, while also collecting electronic data from radars to create operational maps for NATO forces. Lockheed Martin, the manufacturer of the F-35, predicts that NATO members will have over 400 jets deployed across Europe by 2030, solidifying the aircraft's position as a leader in potential conflicts. In summary, the Baltic Sea region is of utmost importance for the future of the world, alongside the Mediterranean and the South China Sea. These areas are focal points for controlling and exerting influence over China and Russia. The deployment of forces by the US and Russia further confirms this reality. The escalating war between Russia and Ukraine may soon impact the Baltic Sea. However, the USA and its NATO allies are committed to preventing this outcome through their collective efforts.